Police detective had on Wednesday detained the 2023 presidential candidate of African Congress, Omoyele Sowore, over alleged forgery and incitement. According to the organization Take It Back movement, Sowore was detained at one of the police facilities in the nation's state capital. Sowore had on Wednesday afternoon, accompanied by his supporters, arrived at the force headquarters in Abuja Federal Capital Territory to honor the police invitation. According to the letter addressed to Sowore, let me read this part. It said, the police in a letter addressed to Showore's lawyer on Tuesday noted that details of petition against his client will be provided upon Showore's arrival at the force headquarters. The human rights activist scheduled for an interview with the headquarters of the IGP monitoring unit. Abuja-based human rights activist lawyer Deji Adeyanju described the detention as an abuse of office while calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to relieve the IGP of his appointment. All right, let's watch the video. People have gathered here and are beginning to call on the IGP to release Sowore. These are Showore's supporters. Let's watch and hear what they are saying, and then I'll be right
details
back.
to the letter.
Yes.
Every nonsense that they've been doing in this country, whether the ones the people waking up, no problem. Even if you lock all of us here today, stronger and louder voices will come out tomorrow. The message just needs to be clear. Nigerian oppressive class, from Ebeto Kun to Akpabio to all of the all the wicked, all the evil guys who have kept us subjugated in poverty and repression. Your time is up. Nigerian masses are going to rise up. A people united can never be defeated. A people united.
This is a just an exercise today, and they are planning by all means to see how they can detain or arrest Omoyele Sowore. But the message is clear that we are not afraid. Even Omoyele Sowore himself is not even afraid. He has prepared already. He came here with his bag,
His detention bag.
his detention bag with clothes, enough clothes for him to be changing. Paraventure if they arrest him and detain him. But the truth remains that we that are outside, even though they also come after us, we are not just in this number. That's why I say that this is just like a rehearsal. Now, the oppressed Nigerian people should not think that this is a fight of Omoyele Sowore or this is a fight of our movement. This is a fight for survival in Nigeria. Can you imagine illegal Inspector General of Police, Ogbetoku? Can you imagine his mistress was allegedly being promoted onto a rank that she's supposed not to get so within the year, within 10 years? And because of Omoyele is exposing all of these unjust practices of Ogbetoku, he's now grieved, sending his boys to go after Omoyele Sowore, thinking that by so doing, they can silence him. Of course, Ogbetoku is supposed to have by now read history about our struggle, read history about Omoyele Sowore. Our resistance has no limits, and we are not afraid of whoever that is involved. Yes. The truth remains that if you arrest one of us, yes, or you oppress one of us, or even any Nigeria, in as such, you come to our hearing, we will come out for whoever that is involved. Yes. And that is what they need to understand. And what Ogbetoku have decided to do today is to try to plan of how he will shut down the economy of this country. ExAs will be a child play because they did it before, and they use all their cunning craftiness to make sure that they seize the passports of Omoyele Sowore so that he cannot travel. Till today, they keep postponing the sitting of that case. They make sure that the Omoyele Sowore didn't travel, and they want to see hold him again. But if that is what they wish, let them go ahead. But the truth of the matter is that the resistance they have never expected, or they don't think of coming, will come.
I want to yarn. I want to sorrow. See, me, I don't come here to speak good English. I don't come here to speak grammar. I come here to stand for Baba Sowore. You understand? First of all, I want all this attention to the expired Inspector General of Police. When they serve for 36 years. When no one retired, go house, go rest, so that they will promote younger officers when they look up to become IG one day. Because if that the other officers, the other IG them, no retire him now for no be IG. You understand? Yeah. Nigerian police officers, they suffer. The men and women of the Nigerian police force, then they suffer up and down. Many of them don't pay their children's school fees. Many of them don't feed their family. But still yet, then they protect the lives and property for all these useless big politicians. When no fit put law, when go favor the police. Comrade Sowore, stand up. Start to talk about police welfare. Start to talk about police lives. Start to talk about the retirement of police, their benefit and everything. At the end of the day, the APC IGP, Ebato Kukayode, when don't serve for 36 years, when deserve Guinness Book of Record, Few say he fit arrest am to oppress am to silence his voice. We Nigerians, you no get anybody wey dey fear. See this 10th generation, this Gen Z generation, we no dey fear anybody. If una dey fear me, I no dey fear. See even Tinubu when be president, we no dey fear Tinubu because him don first use hunger sef make everybody dey at attention like this now. Make everybody wake up because we now we no dey fear. We are giving the Inspector General of Police, we gave them 1 hour before, and that 1 hour don pass. We dey give them 30 minutes to release Sowore for us. If not, we go occupy everywhere. We go occupy in office, we go occupy in house. May notice say we no know their house. All of them, both Tinubu, all of them go their house, go occupy everywhere. No peace for the wicked. See, when Nigerians stand up, it's a warning. Yes. If na peace and a threat, make na stand as threat. No get what they fear. The day when we go stand up for this country, one by one we go leash na outside there. For the street, we no get joy again. Everybody the best. I no get joy.
It's very unlawful. He's not even supposed to be in this building in the first place. I mean, the only crime Mr. Sowore has committed, according to them, is speaking up for the police, for the welfare of the police. The only crime he has committed, because by what they are telling us, the documents that was given to him that warranted his appearance in this place is not even justifiable. You said somebody did a forgery. Bring the document that he forged. You cannot provide the document. So what kind of invitation is that, or investigation is that? You said somebody did this. They said, okay, bring who is calling for his arrest. You are not able to mention the names of the person that are even calling, because you know that there are some people that are already having criminal intentions to deliberately keep Nigeria where it is. And because Mr. Sowore is bold enough to speak against that criminality, it is now a crime. So you see where we are in Nigeria. But these same police officers that Mr. Sowore is speaking for, go to their houses and see the level of poverty. Go to their houses and see that most of them cannot even train their children in school. Yes. None of them is attending a good school. No ordinary police officer can boast of putting their children in a better school. Yet these guys are the ones protecting these criminal elites. They are the ones protecting their wives. They are the ones protecting their girlfriends. In fact, as a matter of fact, they are the ones carrying umbrellas and bags for the criminal elite. Now you want Mr. Sowore to keep quiet and not to speak for them. When he speaks, he becomes a crime. He becomes a crime. He becomes a criminal to you. You now bundle him and keep in your building in every attempt to silence him. We are saying enough. No. We are saying enough. Yes. And if this persists or continue, we are going to mobilize Nigerians, and we will storm every of their offices. We will storm every of their houses. We will make sure that as long as they don't want this country to grow, as long as they don't want Nigerians to live at peace, as long as they want to continue eating the welfare and the benefits of the serving officers, we are going to say no, and we will make them also to feel the heat. This is Nigeria. Our head of the president. It is because of us that he is there. Today he is called the president because we are Nigerians. If there are no Nigerians, there will be no president. Yes. Without Nigerians, there will be no Senator Akpabio. Yes. Without Nigerians, there will be no Egbetekun, yes, who is even deliberately staying in office and refusing to retire. His tenure has expired. What is he doing there? If it is good to retire other officers, why is it not good to come in?
When you don't ask, help us bring out Omoyele Sowore, this IGP. This is, please help us understand this IGP. 36 years and counting as an IGP. I mean, this is against our constitution. We are all under the constitution. Go, you don't want to go. Okay, we've left you there, Jejeli. Sowore, this is Omoyele Sowore whose passport was seized. Now you've even seized the person himself. But you know what? You've gone too far this time. Because this time you're going to pick all of us. Free Sowore.
No.
Free Sowore. When do you want to free?
No.
Free Sowore. When?
No.
Free Sowore.
No.
Sowore. Free.
No.
Free Sowore. IGP. What's the name of the other guy? What's the name of the guy who wrote the letter? Fokorede. Free Sowore.
No.
Fokorede. Free Sowore.
No.
Free him when?
No.
Free Sowore. Sowore. Bring him out. IGP. No, tenure has expired. Allow all these rules to be the IGP now. No. Nigerians, please, can you imagine a situation whereby a serving police officer's salary cannot buy him a bag of rice to feed his family? How is he going to look after you and me security? So that is what Omoyele Sowore came here on the 21st of August and said, please look after these policemen's welfare so that our security will be improved. IGP won't let him rest. Free Sowore! Free Sowore! No!
Wakorede, free Sowore now. 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 Wakorede, free Sowore nothing. He has done nothing. He has committed no offense.
Alright, so these are protesters and supporters of Omoyele Sowore that has been detained in the police custody in one of the facilities in Federal Capital in Abuja here. Of course, you recall that in recent times, Sowore has been calling out the the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, and have been trying to allegedly uh, calling out the Inspector General, telling him that some of the promotion leaks that he made was actually not correct, that he has actually made those lists, just to favor some certain persons. According to him, Shomore has actually alleged that the promotion list is meant to favor his loyalists and particularly more of a particular tribe, which is the Yoruba, where Shomore has raised this concern and has also, pushed a protest against police. He has pushed a protest against police welfare. In the recent time, he has called on the president and everybody in concern to ensure a better living for the police. So recently, Sowore has actually been calling out the IGP and every other parties concerned for the betterment and the welfare of the police officers. And I think to this end, maybe because of some of the words he has used and the way he has actually made some publications, I think that was why he was invited. And then now he has been detained at the police force headquarters in one of the facilities here in Abuja. All right, so this is it right now, and people are really, some of the fans and some of his relatives and supporters are actually out making protests. Let us know what you think about these developments on the comment sections. Please don't forget to share your opinion respectively on the comment sections. Tell us what you feel. The IGP, the arrest, does it warrant what Sowore has done? Does it actually warrant his arrest or detention? Of course, you recall that when Sowore was even coming for as if he knew that he was going to be detained, he came prepared. He came with, if you watch the video earlier, you saw that he came prepared. He came with his bags, his clothes that was going to change, some toothpaste and brush and all of that, according to his supporters. So he actually know that, okay, something like this might at the end of the day happen, because he's no more scared and he's already, in the system. He's accustomed with this kind of invitations. Well, according to the invitation, it reads that he's been invited for forgery and incitement. Well, when we talk about forgery, we don't actually know the level of forgery and what he has forged at this point. Maybe certificate, school certificate, or whatever, we don't know. Or maybe check, or what, we don't know what he has forged at this point. So not until the investigation is carried out, and then I believe that the police PRO will let us know what is going on as the reason why he has been detained, officially. And not just that, for incitement, people are still asking, what has he incited this time? Is it Sowore has only led a peaceful protest and has not incited any violence in the society. So his arrest does not go very, very well with people. Anyway, still let us know what you think. Thank you very much. Stay in tune. See you in the next video.